Ladies and gentlemen, attention to what these Chelsea players said right before the Champions League draw was made. When they were asked who they preferred to play in the Champions League phase, they all said Barcelona. And somehow their wish was granted because the first match that Barcelona will face up against is against Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. Look, all I'm gonna say is that Chelsea are the current Club World Cup winners. They beat PSG, who Barcelona also play against, and Barcelona is hungry. The second match is literally drawn up against PSG. I mean, this couldn't just have gone any better for us. Some of you might be scared, but I honestly think that this is a pretty easy and simple path to the knockout stages. The club should easily be able to beat Copenhagen, Slavia Praga, Olympiacos, and Club Brugge. Newcastle away from home is going to be difficult for Barcelona always. And hey, by the way, are you eyeing that Frankfurt match at home? Possibly could be at the Camp Nou. For those who don't remember, the Frankfurt fans infiltrated the Barcelona stadium during the Europa League phase. They eliminated Barcelona in that time, but now it smells like revenge. And obviously the only two teams that I'm really worried about are, as mentioned, Chelsea and PSG. But hey, we are Barcelona, més que un club, we are the best team in the world. Paris and Chelsea, please bring it on. Coleras, I'm gassed about this. Let me know your opinion. Barcelona have already installed the Champions League anthem at the Camp Nou. And they just had to do it today when we were going to find out who the club was going to play. I found this video circulating. I think it was on Instagram. Maybe I think I also saw it on Twitter. I screen recorded it and I'm going to play it to you guys in a second. But pretty much as I mentioned, it's the Champions League anthem being played at the Camp Nou overnight. Pay attention to it.
Alright, Coolers, time to be serious and no time for sugarcoating anything, no time for lies. Barcelona got an easy Champions League phase. I'll just put it simple and out there. Any Real Madrid fans who is complaining about this has all the right, and I justify all those tears that they're currently sending us because Barcelona have it easy. It's simple. Real Madrid have a very difficult Champions League phase. They have to play Man City, Liverpool away at Anfield. That's going to be, oh my goodness. Paris, difficult match. Yes, 100%. I'm not going to deny that. Chelsea, difficult match as well. They just beat PSG, so one could argue that they're better than PSG. Who knows? Newcastle away at the St. James Park. Never an easy match for anybody to play. I'll say that right now. Newcastle are going to make it difficult for Barcelona, and in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that match ends in a draw, but it's going to be extremely tight. That's all I'm saying. I really don't know who's going to win, but between Paris and Chelsea, 100% I'm giving it to Barcelona. In fact, I'm more afraid, like you could say afraid, I'm more like afraid of the match against Newcastle, because I know that it's like one of those types of matches that Newcastle, I just know Newcastle are going to be on top of Barcelona the whole match, and Barcelona are going to kind of belittle themselves. I hope not, but it just feels like it's going to be one of those matches. Whereas Chelsea and PSG, Barcelona are going to come. Time for rematch, time for revenge. We want to win this. So I'm honestly more scared about Newcastle than the other two. But other than that, Frankfurt, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, and Copenhagen. Come on, guys. Let's be thankful. Even if Barcelona lose against Paris, Chelsea, and Newcastle, as long as they win their other matches, they're still going to qualify. And I see them winning two out of their three. If I'm being honest, out of all of these matches, I see Barcelona maybe drawing one. Potentially, like a minimal chance of possibly losing one, but mostly winning all of them. I see them qualifying automatically to the round of 16. I don't see them being in the round of 32. Competing for that one match. We can't complain, guys. We can't complain. We should be extremely happy with this Champions League phase. Again, Real Madrid are probably gonna be like, I know they're upset. I've seen the videos. But yeah, let me know what you guys think.
Newcastle want to pay 100 million euros to sign Fermin Lopez. I was told that these news were fake, but nonetheless, we have to document them just because they're out there. Coolers, drop a follow and let's get to this. And ladies and gentlemen, the news are straightforward. Newcastle United are set to offer 100 million euros for Fermin Lopez. Now, I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. One single news source has told us, by the way, a Barcelona news source has told us to ignore these news because they are allegedly fake. But at the same time, I've seen with my own eyes other credible sources who have confirmed that Newcastle are willing to offer 100 million euros to sign Fermin Lopez, with on top of that other sources revealing that Chelsea have made their first official bid for 60 million euros, I think in total, with add-ons for Fermin Lopez. If it isn't clear, if Barcelona decides to proceed with either of these offers, the former would definitely be better than the latter. The only question is, what do we believe at this moment? My answer, Coolers, let's just wait for more information, because at this moment we really don't know what's true and what's not true. I'm one of you guys who receives this news, documents them to you guys, and kind of just hopes for the best, but at this moment competing sources are telling us different things, so we just really don't know. But if these news are true, Coolers, then the question remains, would you guys sell Fermin Lopez for 100 million euros to Newcastle or keep him? Let me know down in the comment section, Coolers. Drop a follow and God bless.